Sai Ramesh and I am 9 years old. I am a Baba devotee from San Diego, California, USA. Today I will be relating the story of chapters 16 and 17 from the Sai Satcharita. One more thing before we start. I hope you get inspired today by this reading because I really love it when Baba inspires people. I mean, he has just got that power to make you love like every part of him, inside and outside. So let us start the story. So in this chapter, Hemat Pant goes on to relate the story of this man who wanted Brahma Gyaan or self-realization from Baba. So there was this man who was very wealthy. He had like very gold, silver, many attendants, many dependents, many servants, many properties, you name it, he had it. Like, this man was very happy except for one thing. He didn't have Brahma Gyaan or self-realization. So, hearing Baba's fame, he consulted a friend about getting a Tonga ticket. So, the friend said that, how can you, who doesn't even give 1 paisa away in charity, want self-realization? But he ignored his friend's advice and went on to purchase a Tonga ticket to Shirdi. He went to Shirdi and he went to Baba and asked Baba to give him self-realization. Baba said that rare is the person who asks for spiritual things. Material things are what most people ask for. But if a person asks for spiritual things, I shall help them right away. So please be my guest. For the time being, he gave a discourse and got this guy engaged in it and made him forget his question. Then a test came up. He sent one boy to one person named Nandu Maruvadi and asked him for 5 rupees. That boy went there and said that the house of this Nandu Maruvadi was locked and he was not there. Next, Baba went and asked the boy to go to this Bala grocer. The boy went there and said that Bala grocer was not in his shop, so he couldn't get the 5 rupees from him. This guy who wanted self-realization was just being a mere onlooker, not like advancing any sum. I mean, had any man really loved Baba, they would have given him the 5 rupees immediately, like as soon as he's asking and after those 2 people had not given them. He knew that Baba would repay his loan. He knew that he was perfectly honest, but he still couldn't make up his mind to advance the sum, like the small sum of 5 rupees. He wanted self-realization. Instead, he began to get impatient. Baba, please give me self-realization. I have to go quickly soon. Please give me self-realization. Oh yeah, this is taking too much time. Baba said, have you not grasped what I have been trying to tell you? In order to get self-realization, you must surrender your 5 pranas, your 5 senses, your mind, your intellect, and your ego to the Guru. If you don't do this, then you can't get self-realization. So, next, Baba went on to give a rather long discourse on the subject the qualifications to be like a self-realized person. Number 1 is mumukshu, which is intense desire to get free. So if you believe you're bound to the gate of life and you need to get free from the chain that's chaining you to this gate, then you are qualified for self-realization. The next one is virakti, which is the feeling of non-attachment. He who is not like attached to the money and all the wealth that he has is qualified for self-realization. The third one is antarmukha, which is moving your senses inward. So our senses tend to look outward. I mean, I can only see you guys. I can't see my heart and my brain and all of that stuff. So if you move your senses inward, then that makes your self-realizing easier, and you can attain it. And also all the senses are concentrated, right? So that leads to our next thing, catharsis, which is elimination of base ideas and emotions. So you are looking inside and you are removing all beliefs that are not going to do you good on this venture, on this journey of self-realization. The next one is right conduct, which is truthfulness. So be truthful. The next one is shreyas, good, versus preyas, pleasant. This one is you should always prefer the act which is going to help the world and help souls like you and you attain self-realization versus the ones that'll help you like get wealthy fast and all those other stuff. The first instance is somebody is on a couch lying down with a TV, looking at the TV, caring about nothing else in life, having like servants to pay the property tax, do everything for him, and just caring about nothing else in life. But the second example is a guy who has the same thing, but instead of looking at the TV and relaxing on the couch, he gives it to other people who really need it, and then he fights for self-realization. Which instance is sounds serious? Tell me, like instance number 2? Yeah, you're correct. Next one is control of mind and senses. The body is the chariot, the self is the master, the intellect is the charioteer, the mind is the reins, the senses are the horses, and the sense objects are the objects. The intellect is blind and it needs a guru to come like Sri Krishna to guide it and tell it where to go. So the next one is purification of mind. This is to discharge all your duties of life before taking the self-realization path, because once you get on the self-realization path, you have to fight hard and you won't have time to do it, because self-realization is a constant process that happens over a lifetime. And you can still do it now, even if you're like 50. The next one is necessity of a guru. So, guru, remember when I said for the control of mind and senses that the guru is absolutely required because he is the only one who can see? Well, that's basically what necessity of a guru is. And lastly, the Lord's grace. Not even leaf could move without the Lord's grace, so let alone your self-realization achieving. So pray to the Lord that you can be self-realized, in this case Baba, and you will get self-realized. Hearing this, the man was very happy and pleased, and he was blessed by Baba and went home. The moral of this story is that one must persevere hard for self-realization, and they must have a guru to guide them on the right path. They must also be non-attached to other things. So, an easy way to do this is to meditate on Baba day and night. Well, not exactly meditate. Baba said that whosoever says my name with love and devotion will get rewarded and will get my blessings. So, we must find a way to remember Sai day and night and love him in this way. So, how to do this is to remember that Sai is in all living things, and therefore Sai is the self, and that is what you are trying to realize. So, therefore, you will find it easier to realize the self, and you will succeed in your goal. And that ends our session today. Let us take Baba's blessings to end the session. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva, tvameva bandhus cha saka tvameva, tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva, tvameva sarvam namadeva deva, tvameva sarvam namadeva deva. Om Sai Shri Sai Jaya Jaya Sai.
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 Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all. Bye.